Hey guys, this is Trick Masterization on the channel anyway, better known as Lil Kydd. I thought I might as well take this time to make, I guess this is called a vlog. You have to bear with me for a sec. I'm not really good at vlogging, but there are a couple of things I wanted to update you on, considering my music and my beats, mixtape, things like that. Since I know Thanksgiving's tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. So, first order of business, that would be the mixtape. Okay, so this mixtape, it's called *_. Basically, the plan I have going with that is because the reason I want to bring this up is because people have been asking me, you know, every time I talk about my raps and stuff, they ask, when is this mixtape coming out? You've been working on it for some time. Actually, yeah, I've been working on it for about 2 years. That's because my mixtape is a lot bigger than most. I'm a really ambitious guy. I really like my mixtapes to be a big, fat experience. So it's like 20 songs. Yeah, no, I'm generous. No, I'm not, because this is free. What? You know, never mind. I'm going to be dropping that soon. The benchmark is to drop that by the end of this year, and the reason for that is because it's all hinging on one last track, and this track is called Backslash. Now, Backslash is meant to be a huge collaborative effort. I've been gathering a lot of rappers from here, there, everywhere, and by here, there, everywhere, basically just me in the far corners of my crew. And, you know, people I think have very dope flows, things like that. And the general message of Backslash tackles the subject of division in the community, things that cause division in the community. You know how I like my typing that way. So a backslash in a sentence is something that divides something. It's something that makes a differentiation of sorts. This can even be seen in mathematics. It's used in things like division and fractions, but that's neither here nor there. So in society, a backslash is somebody or something that's meant to divide a community, and I feel like we need to talk about that because there are plenty of things that a backslash can be in our modern society, especially amongst us us young black men and young black women and such. You could have backslash be the government, it could be big businesses, it could be anything big or small, it could be the playground bully, it could be rap music, modern rap music, and this is what I believe personally. This is why I'm here to help change the rap game. It's no small feat. But anyway, this is why I want such a big collaborative effort on this, because I think everybody has something deep and profound to say about it. It's such a broad topic. I once had somebody actually trip me out and say that we are our own backslash, and that just tripped me out heavy, because backslashes are supposed to be the main villain in all of my music. It's the main villain. Now, the second thing I should mention are my beats. Now, I pushed out a beat tape on here. Basically, it's like a bunch of songs back to back to back to back to back. They're my beats. I do a lot of heavy sampling on them, so I'm not gonna monetize it. Like, I mean, I make beats from scratch. You just don't know about it. That's personal. That's my thing. Maybe when I get up in the game, I'll start selling them out. But right now, I feel like this is a good little platform. So the beat tape is called *_, The Beats of Society, Volume 1. Now, I release volumes like these periodically between my mixtapes, and I essentially released that little collection of beats to tide anyone who might be, you know, interested in me or my work, to tide them over until the mixtape came out. And, you know, I hope it works, because I did put a lot of time into these beats, so I did, let me tell you. These cats better enjoy my beats, I'll catch them in the streets. Yeah, but on a serious note though, guys, I really do hope you enjoy, and this is this is why I put out the beat tapes, this is why I put out some of the singles I've been putting out, like textbook page 60 with me, James, and Soul Muse. Right now that's I mean it's reached sort of a phase where we need to re-record it, but for now I think it's a good benchmarker until we get better equipment anyway, because we really want to make that about as popular a song as we can make it. But yeah, like as far as the beats go, they're free for anybody to use as long as they credit me. And I mean, hey, I have a very small circle, so I doubt anybody outside of it will be using the beats. I mean, I don't circulate it that much, but if anybody outside of it feels like using it, just let me know so you can credit me. That's all. There is indeed a volume 2 coming out, but I need to finish the mixtape first, so everything else just get off my plate. We finishing that first. Man, it's been hectic, what with college, getting my things right with my visual art game, like just, all this stuff. But you know what? I keep through it, and I keep going, and that's just because I feel like I can be a pillar of change in the rap game, a turning point. And I don't even necessarily have to get up in the community to make a difference. That goes for all of you who are rappers. If there's one thing I would say, I always say that art is like a fungus, and as such, it grows better in darkness. This is why alternative hip hop and underground hip hop and all that, this is why they get to push the envelope. This is why they have more of an influential message to them, because there's no, man in a suit that they're answering to that's going to tell them that they can't say this or that or the other thing, because they are their own bosses. BYOB, son. BYOB. And let me tell you, I plan to be writing a lot as this upcoming Thanksgiving break is here. I mean, I've been so depressed this past couple of days, and that's actually related to a lot of things, finals week, this whole Michael Brown debacle. In fact, while we're on that subject, I figured I might as well put my 2 cents on current events for the day. Yeah, it's definitely a sad time for America. Not just us as a community of black people, but for the entire nation. Just because we're seeing the like corruption in authority, like about as bold-faced as we can. Like the camera has zoomed in, people. It has zoomed the heck in. And yeah, we're paying attention to it, but what we gonna do about it? Yeah, I mean it's a struggle. And I think the big thing that I should say about this, well, actually 2 big things. One is that it is probably a tough time to be a cop right now. And before you all decide to rip my head off and say, no, like a tough time to be a cop. No, cops can walk down the street and shoot unarmed kids. And I'm like, yes, this is apparently true now, like with the given events. But I mean, imagine how much hatred this event has cooked up in the hearts of millions against not just the police force in Ferguson, but any police force in general, because we all know that police can be they can be some assholes. They really can. It's more of a power trip of sorts. But yeah, there's a lot of disdain, I bet, being thrown around at police forces right now, just because of all the division they cause in community. Cops can be backslashes too, trying to let y'all know. And ultimately, what I think we need to take away from this as a nation is that this is what our progress kind of looks like in the long run. I mean, I posted it on Facebook. I said what happened to Michael also happened to Trayvon, also happened to Oscar. Trace it back, it happened to Emmett. Not much has changed. This isn't anything brand new. It really isn't. I mean, kids get gunned down in the street every day, especially African American kids. I mean, and by themselves, by the authorities. I mean, and you can even go so far to say that it's a really concentrated amount of this happening in the urban communities, and this is why I always say we we as a community, we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot sometimes, and that could be due to a variety of different reasons. It could be due to the living arrangements of some of our communities, the fact that the economics gets kind of squeezed around us. It's discrimination. It's under the radar, but it's discrimination. Just saying. But yeah, it's definitely a sad time. It really is, because nothing has changed. Not much has changed. People gotta grasp that. But anyway, that's enough of my goofing around for the day. So remember what I said about the mixtape. It's coming soon. Just need to finish Backslash. Volume 2 will be coming shortly after, because I got the beats in the reserve and I'm ready to crank them out at any time. And that's about it. So always asterisk, always underscore, sometimes hashtag, and never backslash. Good day.